were talking last time is just I made it dots. So it's a 50 MA. This one right here that you're seeing. Okay, and this one right here is a 200 MA. You know, just to make it clearer, because the only reason I did it is because we're testing those levels in a lot of stuff like the Qs too. So yesterday we actually went and closed under the 50 MA, but today we regain it. This is usually, I mean, kind of a bullish pattern that I like to follow, which is basically you have a big down day, you break the lows, and then you regain the close. So we close right here. So I'll be looking at that in the shorter term. But I think for the longer term, I will have to agree with Kyle and the research that we will be focused. I'll be focused more on what we just talked about, the SPY. So alarms, you know the drill. Line right here, line right here, and we will be taking it once we go 295, 294, break to the 50, take it to about the 200, which is pretty clear. I don't know if it's clear enough, but yeah, I'll say yes. Right? You can all see it.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool. So now let's do some of the other stuff that we were looking at. I think, can we start with I'll say Boeing probably?
Yeah, let's do it.
I really love the monthly. So let's do the whole. Okay, here's the monthly. This is what we're looking.
Hey, did you want to, sorry to interrupt, did you want to touch on your piece about key levels? I know you wanted to bring that up kind of briefly.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let me do
just
this.
Starting on the monthly, you know, send me some notes on that.
I can do something here. And that'll be faster, actually. Oops. Here, guys. Basically, what we're thinking is, first, we're going to go long-term, right, guys? This is the way we work. Doesn't mean you have to do it, but it's something that will give you basically a top-down analysis. So we will be always aware, basically. We'll be aware of the main key levels. What I like to call key levels are those big levels, meaning using the monthly charts, the weekly charts, or the daily charts. That doesn't mean you're going to be trading intraday just based of these levels, because they're big, right? But we want to be aware, because eventually some days we're going to be trading at those levels, and that's when we're going to be talking, where we want to be talking about the key levels. Okay, so I'll go with the monthly, the weekly, and the daily charts. If I can find a price that I like over there, I'll be calling it a key level. I don't know if you guys want to take a screenshot of this one, or I'll share it tomorrow with you guys. Okay.
So basically, you know, the term key level has been thrown around pretty loosely in the think tank lately. So let's try and focus our using the term key levels on basically daily time frame and higher. So if this level is not clear on the daily time frame, we won't consider it a key level.
Yeah. Reason being, because we post a lot of stuff. Everybody's contributing. I mean, we appreciate that a lot of people are getting involved, posting the charts, posting everything. But the main thing is we want to, like in any chart, we want to make sure it's not noise, but it's something that you cannot miss, right? So when we're looking at, I don't know, Apple 220, we want to make sure that, you know, all our eyes are focused on that 220 important level, or the, you know, the 380, 390 here on Boeing, right? So that's basically what we do. We have to, on the bigger time frames, I'll say, try to identify basic pattern formations that we can all see. Remember, this is part of a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? If you're the only one that is seeing a head and shoulders, well, you're the only one probably going to be trading it, right? And that's not how we take it into a big move. But if everybody's seeing it, probably all of us are going to be trading. So let's try and find those Simple. If it doesn't jump on you, at you, just go and find another trade. Just find something else, okay? And then we know this. Formulate your if-then scenario, right? Because I've been asked, a lot of times. So basically, if he goes 380, what are you gonna do? And I'm like, I don't know. I need to see how we
Wait
get
and
there,
see.
right? How we react to the level. I don't know. I mean, we don't have a crystal ball. So we don't know if it's going to be a break or if it's going to fail at the 380. We have no idea, right? So you have the if then. If we go over that level with volume and the cues or the markets are higher and it's not lunchtime and the stock is making good volume on the day, I'll probably go long, right? Or otherwise I'll look to short. So that's basically your if then scenario. Then we go mid to short term, and that's what you're gonna see on my screen in a bit. Basically, we're gonna be doing the 4 hours, the 60 minutes, or the 30 minutes, whatever you prefer. And the main job that we gotta do here is identify those support and resistance. Basically, again, those levels, now intermediate levels that everybody can see, right? And don't get caught onto, we're talking about $300 stock. I mean, like, yeah, it can be 380, 382, 380, 380.50, 381, 382. It doesn't have to be like I gotta
The
write
zone.
something.
The
Exactly. I
zone.
gotta write
Yeah.
something. So I gotta write 380.50, but that doesn't mean that it's just gonna be 380.50. It could be 380 to 382. So use some common sense in there, you know, to make sure you know it's an area basically of support and resistance, and see how the price action reacts to that area, and then you make your your assessment of what is it that you're gonna do. And then the other thing that I'll recommend for you guys, which is pretty basic, is the stock trending or are you inside a range, right? Last time we had the meeting, I think the SPY was still in a range. So that's what we're going to be doing, right? That's the first thing we're going to see. Oh, we're in a range. We're likely going to be trading that range. Now, are we in a trend? And now we know how to make the best out of a trending stock or a trending index. So with that, just recapping, we're going to be calling key levels, whatever's in the higher time frames, and then on the shorter term charts, we're going to try to look for support resistance. Okay, those lines over there. So
Perfect.
I hope you guys are on the same page now. Let's do Boeing. So Boeing, I was looking at probably 385, right? The main level you see here is the 365. We passed that level. That's the key level. Now we're looking at the 380. Whatever we can see in here, I'll consider a key level. So I'll be calling key levels on Boeing because this is a monthly chart, right? Then we go into the weekly. This is what happens today, right? I think some of us took the trade, and I was calling it to go swing if
390.
we close over the 390. We didn't, so I was out, but we did have the run to 390. So this is still a long. We're still looking at that. And then we go into the daily. This is what happens.
Daily,
Basically,
yes.
390 got rejected, right? Hmm. This
Yeah,
is
this is the interesting
here.
one.
This is interesting here, guys. I'm not sure how many of you follow that, but this is what they call the 50 crosses the 200. What is it? The cross of
Crossover, yeah,
death, the
bullish
cross of death.
crossover. Yeah,
This is
golden cross or something.
yeah, they call it something like that. So this is what happens when he crosses to the downside. We have a big sell-off. So we finally look at the all the span of time we look at it now. We finally have this bullish cross, right? So definitely Boeing should be on our radar.
I would like to see more volume coming into this thing because, I mean, we had poked above right here previously, but there was no volume on that thing. So
Totally agree with you.
Wouldn't hold, would not hold.
Absolutely. That's why, I mean, that goes into what we were talking about. Like, you want to see, I mean, we're talking about this is a big level for it to be breaking out, and basically nobody's buying. I mean,
Right.
it's going to be tough. You have to have like higher than average volume for this to actually go. But
Oh, yeah.
still, this is a good formation. Why? Because now we have the level right here, right? We try to break. Are we failing? Well, probably we're just consolidating right here, which can be bullish, and then we just wait for it to continue going higher. So,
right. And so a quick note on this, you know, leave it right here, Mario. So we have a range, right? And so, because I know some of you had questions about execution. So personally, depending on what this thing is looking like in the coming days, if we're looking at the smaller time frames here, I'm looking for this 385 area to hold as support for a bounce, and I want to see volume kind of back it. If it dips back into the range, I understand that it's probably going to remain range bound. Now I know, Mario, you're looking for more of a swing play on this over 390. If you want to comment on that, I'm looking primarily to day trade this thing off the 385.
Yeah, absolutely. If I get a day trade, I'll probably take it. Absolutely take it. Right?
Okay.
What I did, pretty much what I did today. If we go to a lower time frame, this is what I did today, and this is when we call it in the room. Basically, I call it 386. I think it was right here. So I was looking basically pull back, and we went long right here. I think someone else took it with me. We exited 380, 390 right here, right? We didn't hold. This was good. It was out. We out. And then I was waiting for the rest of the day. Here's VWAP. So I was looking at VWAP to probably hold. That's what I was wishing. We broke VWAP, and now it's not a trade for me anymore because now we're under here. I'd rather wait till tomorrow. But basically, what I posted is I'm going long right here. Say I want to be long five contracts. So what I'll do is I'll probably close 4 as a profit and keep 1 to the next day. You know, if you're doing 10, I'll do probably the same formula. Take 8, take my profits and swing to or 15 and no.
Free trade, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Free trade. Hey, you know what? Because if we get this on the day that has the volume and we close on a base, what usually happens is they gap it up.
Oh yeah.
You know, we've seen it many times. So I don't want to be like, oh, I just closed it yesterday. I didn't have, you know, I missed it. And then the next day is gapping up 3%. And then it runs another 2% and you miss like 5%. Sometimes you make more money on that little contract that you left for the next day than the whole position. So but that's, you know, that's something you guys got to feel comfortable doing. So this is it. This is Boeing. And let's go back to the main screen. So basically we have that that range, pretty clear range.
Right. So takeaway here is, you know, watch the 385. We want to see this price action hold outside of the range for a long position there, over right around 385. If it dips back below 385, you can basically assume that, you know, the 10-point range that Mario's highlighting right now between 375 and 385 is going to continue to hold. So then you have a choice to play within the range, wait for another breakout over 385, or wait for a breakdown below 375. So
correct. That's a good example of what we're just talking about. Like if we break out of the range, then we trade it as a trend trading. Now it's in a trend. We should continue going higher. But if we go down below the 385, I'll treat it as a range trade now with a 385, 375, 375, 385, and then we'll make some money out of that ideally.
Yep.
Okay.
There it is.
What else watching?
Apple. You want to look at that Apple?
I always want to look at Apple. I always want to go to look at Apple. Hey, by the way, I mean, market make new highs. Apple is not making highs. Netflix is not making highs. Amazon is not making highs. Okay, Apple. Monthly, what do we see here? Anything interesting? You want to maximize the sell? We were dealing with the 220 that it was actually, I'll say a range. This is the monthly, so it's not as clear. But I'll say on a daily you'll see it, right? The 220 by 217, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at, before you exit this one, but I'm looking at this support, and then, you know, boom, that wedge right there. It's kind of interesting to play. I mean, play within the range or play, you know, the breakout or breakdown. Some would consider this a flag, depending on how you want to look at it. But there's definitely seeing, you know, that little bit of range seems like it's consolidating to me for a potential break either direction. So this one,
yeah, what is clear from this one, I think this 217.5 is like a, yeah, we can call it a key level on Apple.
okay.
Right, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days,
right,
8 days, 9 days right here, right?
Sure.
Like 217.5, I'll be like, yeah, that's pretty close to it. 217, 217.5. I think I said today 217.75. I was gonna short Apple. Thank God I didn't, because I think that was before they just released whatever notes. So let's go to the hourly chart, and then we can see exactly the range we're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, very clear here on the hourly.
Rejected right here, all the way to 217, and today we rejected 217. I mean, all and back to 221.50. The question is, if we're long, where do we want to buy? Do you want to buy the top of the range, or are we bullish enough to be willing to buy the 217?
Good question.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's been defending this support zone nicely. It's just a matter of, you know, as this thing gets tighter within the wedge here, I'm less likely to play within the range and just wait for either the breakdown, you know, I'll be short somewhere in here, or obviously the breakout, which, you know, within another couple of days will be looking like 221 area. So that's my thoughts on it.
My ideal scenario will be like the wedge that you just pointed out continues to narrow.
Right.
So by the time that we gotta buy it, probably it's gonna be like 219, and the low will be like 217. That's what if tomorrow we pull back a little bit into 218, and then we just start running? I'll probably be looking into that wedge, you know, to take an early entry before the 221, which is actually what we have right now.
Right. I like it. Yeah, then you got a nice tight stop too. Right. In, you know, right in here. So.
Oops. And that's and that's a daily. Basically, that's a rejection that we have to 217. I was definitely not ready to go be buying this one today. I'll be lying. That was out of the question for me today. So Apple, I think Apple, nice wedge. I like that idea, Kyle. Definitely, I'll be. So that will be based on the hourly chart, right? Yes. So the hourly chart. Let's look for a wedge. Try to buy. So we're bullish Apple unless we break 217.5 key level.
Correct. Yep.
And then we try to find the trigger to the long side. Okay. I like the fact it's trading, all of the moving averages are in synchronicity. Can we say that? You know?
Sure. Yeah.
All of them. You see the 50 right here, the 20, the 200. I'm sorry, you know. So that's Apple. So we got BA and Apple. The face. Anybody? It's in the middle of the 550 and the 200. I'm looking at 117. I mean 176, 177. That's a very important level for Apple. I'm sorry, for Facebook. And you can see it here on the weekly chart, right? So
I see. Your red, the red area right there.
The red area basically means that over the last year, from October last year to September this year, which is what the chart, the time frame that the chart is showing, this has been the highest average volume prices, right? So 177, it's a key level for Facebook. Write that down. You're gonna be playing it support resistance, basic support resistance. Now we're talking on a weekly, so let's see what's up on and this is a range. I consider this a range. I think we can all see it, right? 176 to 190.
Got it. Yep, I
Okay.
see it.
So this is what happens today. We try to test it. We never made it to the 177. This is what we're talking about, guys. I mean, like, yeah, the red line. So this is just indicators. That's not like a given, you know, like, oh, we broke, oh, you know, whatever. We're still there. I mean, they say it's 176.50 to 178.50, and that depends on the parameters that I put on my charts. But I just use it as a reference. When you come to the daily, you find something else in here that everybody will be looking at, right? Which is a 200 MA right here, right?
Right.
So we almost hit it yesterday. Today, guess what? We broke. Everybody thought we were going to go down. I was short this thing. I make a little money because I was fast taking the money, because you see what happened.
Yeah, bounce.
Market. Okay. So what I'll be looking at with Facebook is I'll be definitely keeping an eye on the 179.50, which I know is the 200 now. The 177, I'll be very bearish, you know, if we break. And then I'll say 186. You see the 186, 188 that we were working these past days.
Sure. Yeah, I like this range, just the overall range, kind of last few days, or last few weeks rather. I mean, even over 182, you can start to kind of consider this thing long up into the, like you said, the one, you know, this kind of zone here, or contrary, wait, you know, wait and then get short. I mean, depending on what the market's looking like. I'm just thinking about execution on this as it sits right now, because we got a hammer. Okay, so I don't know what volume looks like. I can't see that on your chart right now.
No, I don't have the volume right there, but I think the volume today was, I'll tell you right now, on Facebook, it was 147%.
Oh, okay.
So, yes.
That's nice.
Yeah, that was good volume.
Yeah.
So this is the hourly chart, basically how it looks, and then we can see more clearly what is it that we want to do. You were pointing out that if we think this 186 is going to be some sort of resistance right here, right? It was support.
Sure.
And if we have the 50 MA at 187, now we have the 185 right here. So I'll probably be willing to. Why do I have the? Yeah, I should get red. No, let me get blue so we don't get.
You can change it. Yeah. But yeah, what I'm looking at is 182 area. You know, if we're thinking about long here, we got a lot of support below with that 200 EMA. 180 is going to be a psychological level for people. And so, you know, if you're thinking about the long case up into 186, I mean, it depends again, what's SPY going to do? You know, what's the market looking like? This thing likes to move with the overall market.
Correct.
So
yeah, biggest question is what happens if we break 181 tomorrow?
Oh yeah, back to the downside.
Exactly. Right? I mean, like if we lose again 181.27, I don't know, from risk reward perspective, I probably won't do it. I would love to see this in 187 and fail. That would be my favorite trade, right? If we get up here on low volume, hey, what if we have some news, not that bullish, they got the market up, or we see Facebook at 185, coming to 186 and then fail, I'll probably be taking a short on the 186.
So you're like, okay, 186 area.
Yeah, that'll be my, because basically I'll be betting on that.
Right. Okay, I gotcha.
Right. So they gap it up, comes down, fails, and I'm short from here. And I can ride it to 181 and then whatever else comes.
Right. Okay. Yeah, this one's kind of like you gotta wait and see. I mean, it's not that clear right now.
No.
Got some nice levels at play, but
Yeah, exactly. I'll say 186 and just the levels. Keep the levels in mind. That's it. The guy is asking something. I'm not looking at the. Are you following with the?
yeah, I got the chat.
Okay, cool. Let me know if there's something coming or they wanna.
Akiva was asking what's calculating. I'm not sure what he's referring to though.
By the way, it's already down 181. Facebook after hours.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm almost tempted to think about shorting just below the 180 and then adding, you know, under prior day low, because then your 200 MA is gone. What's next support? What's next support under this thing?
I'll take it. I'll take it. But that's a different game. I mean, like we'll go momentum trading. I mean, we just short, right? And my stop will be probably BWAP from today, which is 181.
Okay.
Let me show you. Basically, average trading price today was 181, 180, 193. Look where we're sitting, which is very close to prior. I mean, yeah, prior day's low.
Yeah, sure.
180.50. So I can probably do 180.50 short with a stop of 50 cents at the open. Shouldn't be going up. If we carry momentum, that'll be a high odds trade because we'll be risking 50 cents. I'm thinking just on the stock, so we can go 50 cents for $3. That's like 6 to 1. Yeah.
Or support below this thing under today's low. What are we looking at on the daily, or what do you got?
We hear 178.
Okay. That's
that'll
where we're at.
That'll be the break. I mean, we have this right here, 176.50, but I'm not sure. I gotta go bigger time frame. So let me find it here probably. Let's do 4 hours, 30 days.
I mean, you could almost well, I guess that's like 2 points, but man, underneath that and this thing, whew.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That if we can get like 181 by 181.50, the first 2 points is 4 to 1. So that's like we gotta totally take it. Yeah. And then we'll see what comes afterwards.
Sure. Okay.
But like at least even the first entry should. I mean, we got good. We got a good risk reward ratio right there. I'll say. Okay. So we're right here, guys. This is where we're trading right now. 181, right? 181. So we go with the momentum all the way to 177, 176, and then we'll see. Here's my alarms right there. You see? I got it right there, ready. I gotta put one here, actually. So sorry about that, but this is simplifying my work right there. So 181 is an alarm. Okay. So we got the Facebook, which I like because we're inside this range. We're about to break. We're testing a big level that everybody's watching. The 200 MA is like the simplest one. Everybody will watch it. So we got Facebook. What else we have?
Let's bring up shop. We didn't discuss that one in the last session. I've been looking at it. Haven't really played it at all.
Wow, monthly looks like it's down for now.
Yeah. I think we've had some guys in and out of this thing lately, so it'd be good to look at.
Weekly, we have a pullback to this level, so the 300.
There's some support in there.
Important, yeah. Look at the 300, 314, 312, 316. I have 314, 316. Where am I getting that from?
That's I had 314 also.
Yeah. I got 317. That's what it's showing right there, and 312. These are the two levels right here. You see, 317, 310, give or take. Remember, guys, it's $300 stock, so don't get caught into couple dollars. It's just less than 1%. So let's see what happens. I think this is what's really telling, right?
Yeah, you got a big bullish engulfing daily, but I mean, look at your 30-minute. This trend here is just. I mean, is it going to hit the top of the trend and then give us another, leg lower? I don't know if I like the long idea on this thing right now. Just looking at the recent momentum overall, looking at your 30-minute chart up there in the corner.
let's see what, because what I'm seeing here is,
Yesterday, this thing had a big breakdown. Big breakdown. I mean,
yeah, but we almost
20.
recover everything.
Yeah, true. Very true.
You know, I mean, it's basically, yeah, and we have 205%. Basically, the move down yesterday wasn't higher than average volume, which is normally 4 million. We did like 6 million yesterday, but we did another 5.5 today. So it's symmetrical, absolutely. So it's
Right.
a 180, same volume, same everything. So this basically, you can combine these two. What we have right here is a hammer. Red plus green is a hammer, same size. So we got a
Right.
hammer right here, 317. Now, is momentum back on this one on the long side? If it is 326, but I think 326, it's actually, yeah, 326, 325. You see, I got an alarm right here because it will be like, let's say this is a head and shoulders information. This is your shoulder. This is the head. Can we go
Oh.
and make another,
Oh.
right?
Right. Oh, like this. Okay. I
Right?
gotcha. I see it. Yeah. Up to
Right?
340. Wow.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, and it'll make perfect sense.
Yeah.
I mean, if you short, you want to short at 340, right? The top of the right shoulder.
Sure. Yeah, for sure. And you got the MAs there too. So I mean,
And you got the
psychologically,
MA.
other
You got
people
it.
are going to be looking at that thing.
Because this is what I don't like. 310. Let's say with a 310, right? It's 40 cents down to 270, and then we got like 30 cents up to the 50 MA. I'm right between the two biggest MAs. So I'll do momentum, meaning if it starts going higher, I'll probably take a small stop right here and just go with the momentum to 340. But it won't be anything that I'll be like to, I mean, if it was here, probably.
Yeah,
But,
sure.
and here's what we were talking about here, guys.
The hammer.
The hammer. You see the hammer? That's the hammer. We don't
The
know yet.
weekly.
It's only Wednesday, but it looks like a hammer. Now if we put that hammer, now the weekly looks a lot better.
For bullish.
Yeah, it's an uptrend. Look at the uptrend.
Sure.
Look at the uptrend. We just tested whatever, come back. I don't think it's gonna have the power for now unless something else happens to make new highs. But like I said, we can make this formation a head and shoulder, right? 350, 340 for the head and shoulders.
So you're looking at over. You got a level here at 310. What's that? 314. You're looking at long bullish up into 340, assuming this zone that I'm coloring right now holds, right? So
assuming momentum, yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Assuming, okay. Let's think. I mean, because of the move today, I won't have it in my radar for tomorrow. Like you have to jump because someone is actually really stalking it or something like that. But I like this move. That's a five minute move. Let's look at the 15, which I also like. So
oh,
basically,
man, that's nice.
Look at that beautiful thing.
Yeah, that's nice. Wow.
You see where I have my alarm? I don't know from where I have that alarm, but I was looking for 323. Now, am I willing to go long 316, 317? If we have something going on in the pre-market that tells me that shop would probably be in play.
Right.
Otherwise, okay. I'd probably see it go to 323 and then.
Well, I mean, look at this thing in pre-market. It does nothing.
No.
And then just huge moves intraday. I mean, you can't. The pre-market on shop is always so misleading. And then so what happens is I'm always looking at pre-market. I take my eyes off of it, look midday, and it's already made this huge move.
Yeah. Here's the question. Goodness. I mean, was this short today? I know one of the guys was playing it, but the 288 under 288, was it a short?
Of course, hindsight's
2020.
Yeah,
but
of course.
Yeah, hindsight 2020. Basically, you'll be shorting right here, right? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. But I will do the short. Ideally, you see 287.80. That's like a very tight stop.
Right.
Because I don't like it when you have a big red day, then you take the low, and then it comes back. I don't like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
I
at
don't
least
like it.
like to see a breather. I mean, you
Yeah,
want that thing to
yeah, yeah.
calm down a
You
little
you
bit.
get caught. You get caught. That's a bear trap. So yeah, that's shop. I'll say I'll be looking at 323 for a move to 340. Or when do we get bearish again? Uh,
Below 310, below 300.
yeah, probably below 310. Ideally before 300. You know, yeah, because I mean I gotta go with the last bar. The last bar was today and it's bullish.
Yeah, and a big bullish engulfing. I
Yeah,
mean,
so the momentum
huge.
is to the
So,
upside for now. It changed momentum to the upside. Here's the other thing that I don't do. I don't do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big days. Last day, the highest volume day, right? I'm gonna short the 6th day after a big drop.
sure.
Hard. It's hard. I mean, people will say it's oversold. You know,
Right.
that's one of the ways to know. Yeah,
Well,
but
I mean, you're just talking about odds. How many days in a row can this thing go down? So it's a great point to bring up.
mhm.
Definitely.
Yeah, you go 1, 2, 3, comes back. 1, 2, 3, comes back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At
Right.
least we gotta put one, especially because he's at red. Look at the monthly. We're in an uptrend. So shop it is. What else we have? Uh,
I feel like we're kind of played out on Netflix, unless anyone in here wants to see it. I mean, we've been just borderline obsessed with this thing. It's been printing
look,
though, so it's
look
hard
at
to
this.
ignore. Cross under,
Yes, sir.
right?
It's 340. So under 340, we started like right here. You see, it was a range. I think we weren't holding these meetings at the time, but this is the range. Pretty
Right.
clear. 340, right there. Right, and 340. Of course, this triggers after the break. Of course,
Earnings, right?
lagging indicator. But then we have the 350 that we were looking. I think that was the number we were looking for. Now 300, right?
I think we were in here, honestly, right in here and right in here.
2 weeks from now, 300, 290. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's 30. That's it's a 15% move. Not bad. Not at all.
No, not at all. I mean, Netflix and Roku the past 2 weeks for me have been the biggest
Absolutely.
plays. Absolutely.
So
So
here we are. Why don't we look at the weekly for Netflix? Yeah, this is pretty fair. Uh-huh. So let me just do.
it found some buyers today, no
Look at
doubt.
that.
Yeah, it's trying to hammer. It's trying to set up that hammer on
So
this
there were
week's
there were
candle.
buyers here. That's what the tails mean, right? There were
Right.
buyers right here.
Right.
There were buyers right here. Of course, there were buyers right here, and there were buyers right here.
Yeah.
So we should call 250 a key level. I mean, yeah, 250. We should be looking to do something with Netflix.
We got
But
earnings coming up in a few weeks on this Netflix anyway, so
yeah, probably they pin it to 250. We can do a butterfly. I don't know.
oh man, that's all you.
Okay. Okay.
Not touching that.
Okay. So here's the beginning of the year, the 300. So there you go, the 300, 250 to 300. I don't know.
Hey Mario, they're asking about the blue volume bars you got on the chart. You want to touch on that indicator really quick?
Yeah, it's volume profile, guys. Basically, this means that at this price right here, at the 420, there was only probably us trading, right? So let's say this price right here. So you come all the way here and you see that 400 and 390 was a little bit more important, right? And you can see it here because we traded, what is this, a weekly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. So almost a month and a half we were in this price. Now, when you come in here, oh, right here, which is the bulk of the move, right? You see, there's weeks. This is 1 week, 1 week, 1 week, another one, all of those, all of this movement right here, this movement right here, this movement right here, all of this.
Yeah.
Stop. Look at this, right?
Range.
So then you know that about, right? And then don't use it like I tell you. 356 is nothing, right? What I use it for is now I know that I have a pretty good range, which is 340 and 380, right? But this is nothing new. Keep in mind this 340 that I'm showing right here, right? The 340 I'm showing right here, keep in mind by 377. This is what you will do when you're where was the 340? Where was the 340? Right here. Right here. Sorry. You see a 340 right here. You see a 340 right here. See a 340. Yep. You see a 340. You see a 340. So it's a tool that I use, right? Because sometimes I don't see things that clearly, so I just use that tool. But I mean, right? So that's a 340, and it shows what it's showing. Like this one, you see for the whole. I mean, 2008, 17. Like this is like 5 years. So basically, most of the buying for Netflix was done at $100, right?
Right. Got
that's
it.
That's what the big guys and the funds and probably the early investors and everybody got it.
Yeah.
100, and they make all of this money, right?
Right.
So they're fine. They still make. I mean, they're still okay. Nothing to worry about.
So it's called volume profile. If you guys want more info, look it up, or yeah, Google or something, or you could. I don't use it personally, but if you want.
I mean, there's a ton of information about that. I use it for this because I don't want to. I'm kind of lazy, right? So if I'm looking at Netflix pretty fast, I go to I'll start right here on my 60 minutes. So I want to know that I have 270 right here. But just like I told you, I want to see what if we're in play? What if we have like a big level in play? Oh, let me see this. So we have some volume at 355, some at 327, and then I have a range on the monthly. That's interesting. I got more tools. I got more stuff, right?
Sure.
Got it. That's it. That's what it is.
So Netflix, consensus, leaving it alone. I mean, what are your thoughts trade wise? Let it breathe. I mean, because we've been hitting this thing hard past couple of weeks, no doubt about it. So I don't want to get married to this Netflix. What are your thoughts, Mario?
I'll say 250 to 80. I mean, totally. Okay. I'll say I mean, it's not too crazy because the thing is, this can go 264. It can go 264, 275. So let's just do stuff in here. Let's see what's up. I mean, let's plan. I mean, we have this level right here, right?
Right.
There's a lot of going on. 266, right? And then we have this level right here. That's 272, right? Then I got the 258, right? But this will be the real level. We're talking swing, big move, whatever, right?
Sure.
So how do we play this? I mean, everybody's got their own strategies. If you see momentum going tomorrow over 265, can you take it right here? Your stop will be this, and you go long. And you know your target should be in the 272. You see I got alarms right there, right?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Because just on this chart. That's what
good
I'm
point.
saying. Yeah. You know, we were like dropping, and then today we have this day, and I think we went up on volume, right? Yeah, 158.
Yeah, we did. We had
Lower
some
than
volume.
yesterday, lower than the last 3 days, by the way. It's volume, but it's lower than the last 4 days, actually. Yep, volume is lower. So it could be just dead cat bounce.
Yeah, like
Yep.
a relief bounce.
Yeah, yeah, because I don't like the volume to the bull side. So basically, yeah, I'm willing to take a short 272.
Okay.
Even 272. Take into account. I'll be using this tail as a stop basically if we get in here, right?
273.5 area,
Yeah,
274. Okay.
something like that. 273. So once you get 272, guys, Netflix is at 272. Hey, watch 272, 273. We have what's gonna happen right here. I don't know what's gonna happen, but what if we start running? We go 273, and then we go like this, right? This being 273, right? And this is
Yep.
270. I'll be short, and I take 20
For
cents
sure.
stop, and I'll be, probably I'm just the beginning of the whole
Yeah.
thing. But that all depends on how every person trades.
Yeah. Right. Okay, good. Got those levels. Let's look at Roku. Has been real nice to us. That one's worth visiting. Man, this thing's crazy. Wow.
Yes. Swing. This was key. I think this is what we pointed out last time, right? This engulfing.
We were looking at
we said we made new highs, all-time highs.
We were right here.
And then you close. Exactly. Yeah.
Right here. This range. I mean, this breakdown. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, what I mean to say exactly is this formation low, down, sideways. Look at this. Down, sideways.
Yeah.
Down, sideways.
Wow.
Right?
Awesome. I love it.
Yeah. I think we're pretty much nailed it, but like
gap is closed. So the earnings gap is closed here. So question is, what's next?
What's next? Check this one right here. Look where we are.
Wow, hammer.
I called yesterday 105, 100 for the target, right?
Right.
That's the target. That was my target to the downside.
Okay.
Why 2 weeks? Now we have the hammer. We got the 100. I'll be looking at this for sure. So let me do it again. 100, 187. So I can bring everybody in, and then another one.
Worth noting, we do have 2 trading days left in the week. So, these weekly candles aren't set in stone just yet.
Yeah. But this is something. And basically, trend analysis, you have a high, lower high, new high.
Right.
Lower, higher low, higher low, new high, higher low, new high, higher low, new high, boom. So the immediate trend is broken, basically, right?
Yes.
We have, but that doesn't mean it's done. But this is nasty. So I want to see what happens right here. Again, can we do a head and shoulder formation? So basically, we have this trend right here. Then we got the head. Are we gonna go? Who knows?
Yeah, true. Let's see the daily.
Daily. There's a daily.
Yeah. Okay. So are we?
Here look what we have here.
Kind of like this a little bit. Oh, you're 200 MA.
So let's write down that one, the Roku 200 MA.
92, 93.
And I know it looks like it's far, but remember the ATR is 10 points. So we can hit it.
Oh, that's one day. Look at this bar. That thing will shoot right through there. You kidding me?
Expanded ATR. So be aware of the ATR. So for this one is like, I think it's 10. Are we sitting at 10 now? I think we are.
ATR Roku.
Uh-huh.
That's 10. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
right there.
it looks far, but it's a couple days,
That's 9.8 exactly.
couple trading days. Now, can we play 110?
Good. Let's see that hourly. Good play. I mean, you got some action back here on 110. Boom, all the way through that area right there.
Yeah, I think that was the level for today. 110 over 110 as a counter trend versus 107. We have versus 107.50, 108.50 as a short, over 110 as a long. Okay. So this is a 110.
Yeah, that's what I got on my chart over here. Okay.
I mean, it could be a
That's
relief
pretty
rally.
clean. That's clean.
If we get volume, because the volume today was low. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it was only 115%. So we traded 21 million shares. Yesterday we traded, I'll tell you right now, 47, and the day before 32, and the day of the big drop we traded 78 million.
Jeez.
So today that move was on low volume, which is what you want to see if you're bearish, right?
So we're seeing kind of relief rallies, almost.
Exactly.
I mean, it seems like almost market wide today. Netflix, Roku. I mean,
the way I see it is that there's no panic, so it's not like they got squeezed. That whoever's short is they just covering some of the. I mean, they're just making so much money. You take it from 150 to 100. I mean, you make 50 points in. My God, what was that? 3 days?
Yeah. Jeez.
I mean, you gotta take some. I mean,
oh yeah.
At some point you say, hey, you know what? We're not breaking 100. Let me take some.
Yeah,
right?
Right.
So, but
For sure.
it's controlled. I mean, they close. This is something that we can compare to the shop. The shop, we have 6 million shares dropping hard yesterday, right? And today they put a 180 opposite bar, green bar, exactly with the same 5 million shares, right? So that's like, we probably hit a bottom right there. But with this one, I mean, they covered
maybe not
20 million shares. I'll say no. I'll be looking at 110, 112.
So execution wise, looking at price action versus the 110 here.
Yeah, that's what I have. Yeah, look at this. 112.
Okay.
109.55. This one 107. That was for today, basically.
Right.
I was looking to short versus this one.
Okay, so I already got the 110 on my chart, and then I've also got 105 area, kind of where yours is lined up right here in this kind of same zone.
Yep.
Okay, so.
Yeah, because we can take 105 to 100. Good trade.
Yes.
We can take 110.
That was yesterday.
Yeah, that was yesterday. Exactly, that was the play yesterday. I think we have it right here. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Where is it? Right here. No, the 105, 110. Yeah. This is it. I think we shorted 106, if I'm not mistaken. I think we took this one right here.
Right, down to 100.
With scuba.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this was it. And then we took it to 100, and it broke, and then there we are. So I think it's a tight range. Now that I'm seeing the 15 minutes, we have a big move down, and all we're doing is, let's try to put this into a different light. So basically we have a big move down, and then we have this right here, right? This I consider an excess, they try to bring it down, but this support basically. So support is actually 102 now, which is, yeah, right?
I see it. I'll work with that. Yeah, I'll work with that. Today's low, or messy line, but right through here, today's low of day.
So 102, Netflix. No, Roku, sorry.
I mean, this thing, it's just been given a big move, consolidation day, and then you can literally draw a line on the high and low of the consolidation day, and then just, I think we're short right through here, like you said, the 106 prior day low,
Yep. That was the entry. Yeah, 106.
Yeah. It's
Mm-hmm.
not always that simple, but wow, this thing has just been, it's been an ATM for sure. So I'm wondering if, you know, today's been kind of flat. Boom. You know, do we see, all right, what's it going to look like?
Today was a shop. Unless you're scalping, you didn't make money.
Right.
I mean, yeah, you make 104, you sold at 105, then it comes down. But for real, I mean, this thing
Not a big move.
moves $4 or $5 a day, and it moves, yeah, but
What,
up and
three?
down, up and
Three
down,
or
up and
four?
down, up and down, up and down. Yeah,
Yeah.
3. So not the best day, but tomorrow might be the day. This
Sure.
is side consolidation right here. I like to call it. And then we have so that
Any
was
charts you guys want to see in the
ROKU.
chat? Anything specific? Kind of just going through. I didn't have maybe NVIDIA. I don't know. I haven't seen much action in the. Yeah, we got a request for NVIDIA.
NVIDIA's kind of look at this. This is kind of funny. I mean, this is interesting right here. You see where we are?
Right.
50, almost to the 200. So the 200 is holding, and now the 50 is reaching and approaching. So that should be a bullish. I don't follow that, but I don't know. They'll be like, oh, that's not the dead cross. I don't know what they call it now.
Right. Well, keep in mind, guys, these chip names, we got MU reporting this week on Thursday. So be real careful with the chips this week, especially Thursday overnight. I would not want to be holding any of the chips unless you're just gambling.
But this is what I like about NVIDIA. And I think we showed this on the last meeting. So this is a chart that goes back a couple years, right? And we see that 160, 157, you see the levels right here. You see all
your volume.
Is this all the accumulation? Because I don't think that's distribution, right? Distribution was here,
right,
at 250. So
the Bitcoin craze was
distribution 250. They pick it up at 120. So are they gonna make double again?
Yeah, I'm torn on this one because I see what you're seeing, but I just see NVIDIA as lagging all the other chip names. So it's like, you know, I mean, we're in this kind of wedge, if you will.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Yeah, just been scalping this one personally. No real long swings on it or anything like that.
No, but this is another factor. You see, I just noticed. Look how close they are now.
Oh, right.
The 2 MAs. And then we have this day today. That's someone that knows about candlesticks. They call it, I know when it's red after black, after green is dark cloud cover, something like that. So I don't know what this is calling, like maybe inside whoever or whatever it is, bullish formation. But this is bullish. This is bullish.
Well, at the very least, it's a bullish engulfing.
Yeah,
it's
a
say
bullish
that much about it. So,
yeah.
But what are you looking at? 1725. I see that level. 1725 all the way through here.
I held today pretty nice, which is the 200 MA, and I didn't have that written down. So the NVIDIA was testing the 200 MA, 172.75. That should be support. Of course,
bring up that 15-minute.
We're far from that. So the 15. Let me see. What's the 15? That's the daily. That's the hourly.
30. Yeah, here we go. I mean, look, 30. It held that prior day low, and right off though, you know, your 1725 right through here. I mean, boom. I mean, that's
this is what I like.
How do we miss that? Jeez.
This is what I like. That was that
the gap.
Yep.
Okay.
Did we hold? Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah, we did. And now we are drifting, but we didn't close the gap. So I think that's bullish.
I see it.
But the market doesn't care what I think. So
right.
So we got to put the levels, but I like it. I don't know how we missed this.
I got,
Wow.
yeah.
And the
This
200
morning was nice. Jeez.
and the 200 daily. Actually, I think Akiva says he was asking me about NVIDIA, and I said, "What is it unique about it?" And
Oh yeah.
we
And
didn't
then
know
it rips.
what was unique about it. Look what was unique. We were testing the 200 MA on a daily, and we were holding the gap, the breakaway gap
Right.
from accumulation. So guys, that's why I encourage you to do the work on all time frames. Because if you bring this to us, this is good. I mean, we have a lot of accumulation. I think this is accumulation for NVIDIA. Then we have a bullish event on a daily, right? On a daily, yeah, that's this right here, right? Oh, I thought it was a daily. Sorry, guys, I was reading the wrong chart. No, 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 I'm right.
No, you're good. You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the 200. Yeah, yeah. We
Okay.
tested the 52. Yeah.
Let's talk about moving forward on this one, executing. You know, because whatever happened in the past.
Okay, 177.75. 177, 172.75. That'll be,
Right.
hey, we got it
That's
right
gonna
here.
be a key level there.
This is a 15 MA of, I like this chart because we broke out of the range, right?
Okay.
Am I buying up
Okay.
there? I don't think so. But if we test and hold,
Retest 177.
yeah,
Okay.
even
I have that
even
level.
even 176.
Okay.
Let me
Let's
go
see
to
the 1
yeah,
hour maybe.
yeah. I was gonna go to the 1 hour.
Okay.
1 hour, 1 hour. Yep, there you go. At least we can say
Okay.
we broke the downtrend, right?
Right. I see that.
Yeah, we broke it. This is the level that we broke today,
Right.
176.
Okay.
Then we have this one right here. Look at this. This action right here translates into where we are right now.
Yeah, my concern here is gonna be this area of resistance moving
180.
forward. Yeah, 180, 180.5, right in that area right there.
I think we gotta scalp it out of,
Until
yes. I think
okay.
I think this is a good scalp until we clear
180, like 181.
181. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. 181. But then, I mean, 200 is a key level. We just gotta put something in there. Just make sure we don't miss NVIDIA over 188, 190.
Right. Okay. So got it.
Loaded with alarms.
Good. Got my notes on that one. Good stuff. That looks good. You know, one we touched on in the last webinar was SNAP, which actually paid us all, I believe. And so that may be good to revisit.
Yes.
Had a
let's do SNAP and let's do ATVI, by the way.
okay. Okay.
SNAP fast. So where we at with SNAP?
So I just want to say you had called it out right here for bullish, and I mean that could have not been any more spot on. That was perfect.
Why did I do that?
I think you're looking at this right here.
No.
But
no, I'll tell you exactly
your
why.
weekly?
Look at the level right here.
Oh, okay. Volume profile.
Yeah. 1422. I remember like 14 was a big level. I think a couple years ago, and you see how 14 was it? That they were saying if he breaks 14, he's gonna go down hard. Look at this 14, 14, 14, and he finally came down all the way to 4.
Jeez, this
now
thing
we
was
finally,
$4.
yeah, it went down to $4 beginning of the year. So now we're above 14. So what do we have right here? 1826. I want to bring something different right now, guys. This area right here means that 70% of all the volume that has been done in SNAP from 2 years ago has been done in a range from $9 into 18.29. But that means that most of the volume has been done between 1305 and 1550. 1305, 1550. 1305, 1550. 1305, 1550. So here's 1396, right? I'm just trying to remember.
Oh,
so
okay,
here's
gotcha.
like 1439. And then we got
Right.
this day.
15. Sure.
Right? And we said
Sure.
SNAP just put 2 hammers in a row.
Hammers,
You can
yes.
you can read it in the report, right? Just
Right.
put 2 hammers at 14, meaning buyers right here, buyers right there, and then
Boom.
we have this one right here, and then well, where we are, they got an upgrade around this day, I think, to 18, and I think they upped it today to 20. Not sure.
Yesterday we had an upgrade right here. That's when I exited my swing. But yeah, I mean, regardless the call, however, volume profile or not, it was spot on. So thank you for that one. That was awesome.
I appreciate it, guys. I'm glad we all make money. And here, if you don't want to do the volume profile because you're new with that and you don't want to mess your charts with more stuff, it's simple, guys. It's not magic. Volume profile is not giving you anything that we cannot see on the
Right.
chart.
Correct.
Look at it right there. You see here, you see how important that level is, the 15. Look at this right here.
Yeah. Well, it's just a whole dollar mark. I mean, on a $15 stock is going to be a psychological level no matter what. So
correct. So that's
looks
what
good.
it was. Yeah.
Moving forward on this thing, looking at the 17 a little bit. I mean, what are your thoughts here?
I said I was gonna buy over 17, 10, 11 today, and I bought a little bit at 17. So I'm back into swing mode. Target 17.5, 17.75.
Okay.
If something weird happens and it goes, hey, good for me. Because basically what I'm playing right now is this right here. I'm playing a break over 18.45. We hit target 1, which is 18. That's what we're thinking. We go 14 to 18. That's fine. 4 points. Right. But if we go over 18.35,
we could really fly.
And they've been talking about SNAP doing a lot of stuff, new things. So I don't know if something's gonna actually save that company. So I don't know. But if it does, it's probably gonna be, going from the chart to 22, 25.
Sure. Well, another thing, look at this. Mario is off of 10, right? You're high. You got an inverse H pattern right here. So
I'm
boom.
lost. Where are you?
Inverse H right here. The continuation pattern.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
Yeah, right here on your daily. So I'm just agreeing with you. Over 18, over 18.36. I mean, it could explode with continuation there. So looking good. Okay.
So that one, I think, and it's not something that we gotta trade in, trade out. I mean, we know the levels.
Yeah, I'm looking at swings for this thing.
Yeah. And here's the other one, ATVI. Oh my God, it's giving us a hard time. Same pattern. This is where we pick it too. You see? So this is normal, guys. I mean, we just went from 48 to 58 in a couple weeks. Of course, this thing's gotta. What we like is we're still holding 54.
Yeah, I like the 54 level.
We're still there.
Okay.
And I think it did it yesterday. If I'm not
I
mistaken.
like that hammer. Was that weekly?
That's a weekly.
Okay. Wow. Nice. This thing's ripe again. Another swing candidate.
Look
oh
at
yeah,
today.
bullish engulfing.
Look at today.
Oh wow, looks good. All right.
I think someone called it.
I think Jadu was in this thing today.
Jadu was in it. Yeah. He's in everything.
Jadu doesn't miss, man.
He's an execution machine, man. He's an execution machine. I love it. I'm thinking about a trade, and he's already up like 30%.
Yeah.
I'm like Apple. I'm liking Apple over 220. Yeah, I'm up 30%. I'm like, really? I mean, you just moved 50 cents. Okay, so here's the golden cross, whatever it is, 50 crossing the 200. So that's a lagging indicator, but we finally got it. So basically, we can
It's
see
good.
we out of the range.
Right.
Again, if you don't have the volume profile, you can see the volume right here. I mean, the whole
Sure.
range, out of the range. And this is what inverted H, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it could set up. That looks good. I'm mainly focused right now on the 54. This is the level I've been talking about in the think tank. I want to see it hold. Yesterday it broke. I took my focus off of it, but I see, you know, we're back in today with the nice bullish engulfing. So let's see.
Let's see something here.
Maybe we could maneuver back into another swing in here. Are you still long this one, or you have no position?
Let me see. I'm still long that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm long. Tier 1, I got 55s, 23 days out. I bought him for 135. I'm up 175. So I got like another 30-40% profit right there.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
I left
Very
some
nice.
swings. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. But I probably kept just a small size. So because I wanna see it every day that I go into my execution platform. I'm like, yeah, I gotta say ATVI. I gotta watch it.
Right.
But today, I totally missed it. That was not in my radar.
Yeah,
not
me
at all.
too.
Look at the 54. How beautiful it was.
Yeah.
Right. And we didn't even broke yesterday's low when the market was selling off, which is really good.
Right.
Right.
All right.
So,
let's say, hey, we got maybe 10 or so minutes before we should wrap this thing up. Does anyone want anything really specific? What are you thinking within the chat, guys? If you have a specific chart, or Mario, there's something specific you want to look at. We've pretty much covered everything I wanted to see. So
Amazon.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, here's what I'm looking, guys, at Amazon. Couple things. let's start from the beginning. How's that? So I'm not that into formations like I told you, but if everybody can see it, it's interesting now, right? So we have this new highs 2050, came back, held the trend, whatever it is, try to make new highs, failed, and now we're sitting here. So what do we do now? They call it double top. They call it
What's your level? What's your line here? 200, or what am I looking at?
This one right here?
Yeah.
That blue one, I don't even know. The 20. It's just there for like
aesthetics.
No. It serves a purpose when it's like a strong trend. You know, it should keep up over the 20. Some people say the 8, but look at how good it worked.
Yeah.
It actually held it once. Not that I'm gonna be trading that, but you know. But
okay, gotcha.
I like to see what other people supposedly see. That's the main thing. So I want to know where the 20 is. I want to know all that stuff. Here's the weekly. Now that we know that we may be in a top information, double top formation, so we have the peak right here, then we have another one right here, and this is when it gets really interesting for me, right? Because you remember, let me show you something. NVDA. He was up here flying, right? Hottest stock ever, right? You have all this volume right here, right?
Oh yeah, man.
You see this volume right here. You see what happens when it breaks?
Yeah, big drop.
Big drop. And it was hot, and you know, he couldn't do any wrong. So now we're not there. I mean, the level is 1600. I gotta watch it, right? Because this 18 is getting very high too. I mean, there's a lot of
good point.
18. So I'm looking at 1833, 18, 16. That will be the range that I'm looking now.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
For me, it's a range now, 1800 to 1830. That's Spanish. 1622. That's a 200 point range from here to here. Can we play it long over here? Of course. Why? Because we have plenty of volume right here, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. That's 2 months of consolidation right here in a
Right.
tight range. This is a tight range. We like it, right?
Yeah.
So over this is a long, under this is a short. Now, if we
Right.
break, yeah, thank you. And the other one will be right here.
Okay.
Now, if we go, this will be key level again. Another key level. These are all key levels for Amazon. 1604.
Okay, let's see that daily.
Now let's go to the daily. Do we need to clear? Yeah, we need to clear here. And then we go to the daily, and we're gonna find some other stuff. So look at the
1740.
range.
Right,
Look at the
man.
range.
Right here, though.
Yeah, you see my alarm?
Yep.
It is. So we actually did it. We broke today. So we were almost in play today.
Yeah.
Thank God I didn't get it. So here's 18. Look at what it is. It's a 200 MA. We got the 1830, which is the top of the range or whatever, is the 50 MA. So if you allow me to do something.
Yeah, go.
I'll say
Okay. So you like that 1760 more?
no, the area.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we can do. It's just I like to take it. I mean, like this is just me. I like to take into account these tails, right?
Right.
Because it's actually buyers that day. You know, they came down, they bought it. Here's a tail again, and today, I mean, yeah, could be lower, 1740, but the 1740 definitely 1760. Yeah, it's 1,000 again. We're not gonna fight over $20.
Right.
In
Right. Okay.
in almost $2,000 stock.
So you're looking I mean, are you going to get into the range here? Like, are you looking for long over to play the range, or are you short bias only looking for the breakdown below this level?
To be honest, I don't want to get into the range.
Okay, so you're looking for
yeah, I'm looking for a break to
breakdown.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'd rather have because the range is basically we're gonna stay into the same volatility or whatever. Once we go out of the range, stocks tend to hunt for price, so they'll be looking. They go basically what they say is they go out of equilibrium. So out
right,
of
sure.
40, nobody knows. I mean, until 1600, basically, 1660.
Right.
So
okay.
if I can get a decent trade, good tight entry for that one, I'll probably do it. 1750, 1740, start looking at that. 1750, 1740 will be my 1750 was important today. So probably,
right.
that'll be something to look. And then we
Sure.
go, let's just pretty fast right here, because I think we're running out of time. That's what we're facing right now, the 30 minutes. Right. So this is what I'm talking about, the 1750 will be like,
I see it.
will
Right
be like,
here.
this is the sell. Yeah. 1750 will be aggressive right here. Boom, back 1740. Now in the range, I don't want to be buying this because I know there's resistance right here, probably around here. So, and it's expensive. So it drags a lot of the buying power. I mean,
yeah.
If you don't pay attention to that, it can hurt you. So I just want to know if we have, because it does give some formation, like tight formation like this one right here.
Sure.
Tight formations, tight formation like this one right here.
Yeah,
right?
that 1800 was big
Exactly.
on it. Wow.
Like
Jeez, okay.
1800, look at that, right? 1800 again. So one tight formation, I'll probably take it, but not like today. Look at today. I mean, it was crazy. I saw it and I was like, no, not my trade.
Touching.
Not my trade. Let's move to Microsoft or something. I don't know. So that's it.
Right. Okay.
Well, I think we're done, right?
Yeah, that's it for time, man. We flew through that 90 minutes. Jeez. Okay. Well, good stuff. Yeah, I mean, we covered probably a dozen names almost. So I think I'm definitely well prepared for the coming days and weeks. Thanks everyone for coming. Mario, thank you.
Not a problem, guys. FedEx, it's still bearish wash. Somebody was asking, I just saw it, but yeah, it's interesting because I saw, I mean, the reporter earnings bad and everything. Take me a minute. Just look at the weekly chart. That's what probably we could work with, the 150. Yeah, tough call. It's a range, unless we break down 150 to 172.
Wow, that earnings gap. Jeez.
Yeah, that was brutal. But still there. I mean, we're still there. I mean, we moved to 154, 142. I know it sounds like a lot, but where we are, look at that. Pretty much we test the low of the day that they gap down, 148.
Right.
So I mean, you can play against 148, tight stop. If you were
short, you're talking about
short, yeah,
you're looking okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
like 148 versus 140 or 147 versus 148, and try to take it down to 142 and new lows. Now, if you break, then you're into something. But I don't like that chart. I mean, I don't see a trend in here. Okay, guys, thanks for your time.
All right. Good stuff. Thank you, Mario. Okay. I'll see you all in the think tank tomorrow.
Let's make money. Best of luck. Yeah. I know last time the guys killed it after ROKU and Netflix, so hopefully we'll make some money.
All right. Enjoy your evening, all.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.